obviously we're only at the 8th of January so far, and ideally everyone in the group didn't wait until January 1st to decide what it is that they want to attract or become in 2025, obviously. But this is kind of on theme with a lot of the one-on-one calls over this week, and even some of the group calls in the last, let's say, month. What we have to be prepared for, right? Anytime we make any form of change, and as I've spoken about before, who we are being is more important than what we're doing. And so while you're focused on who you're being and who you're embodying, and it's up here, and your reality is kind of down here, it doesn't match, right? This is where all of the work happens. This is where you have to be really intentional about staying up here and not reacting to the same shit down here. The more we keep reacting to the same things that are in front of us right now, then the stuff that's in front of us doesn't change, it stays the same, right? If you react to the same things over and over again, then why would anything change? And so we have to be really intentional about how we are going to respond to certain things. Now, one of the main things that we're going to have to respond to or react to, you get to choose, and this is kind of like what we're talking about in the one-on-one call before, is the universe, however you want to look at it, is going to present you, guaranteed, right, is going to present you with a ticket for growth, is obviously what I refer to them as quite often. It's going to present you with a ticket for growth. Now, how you look at it is going to determine how you respond to it. Now, are you looking at it as a massive problem, or like this big challenge or anything like that? How you want to look at it is it's a massive fucking opportunity, right? This is literally almost like it's almost like the entry gate to go to exactly where you want to go to. You either get to the entry gate and you just go, nah, fuck that, I'm going back. Or you take this step through and you keep moving forward, right? You have to keep moving forward because in order for you to go through that and move through that ticket for growth, it is going to feel uncomfortable. It is going to feel awkward. It's probably going to require vulnerability, right? It's going to be dead against everything that your brain and body want you to do. But there is a very fucking good reason for that. And so you can almost take this level of discomfort and awkwardness and vulnerability as a sign that you're on the right track. If it felt comfortable and normal, you're not on the right track, right? Because you've experienced it before. And if you've experienced it before and you didn't get the outcome the first time, then why the fuck would you get the outcome this time, right? And so, as I've said on a couple of calls this week, what I want you all to be mindful of is that the universe will continue to provide you with opportunities. Those opportunities in the current level that you're at when those opportunities pop up are going to seem like a problem. They're going to seem like a sign to not keep going. But it's the exact opposite of that. And every single time we shy away from taking that ticket for growth, the universe will continue to put you back in the same spot over and over and over again. Now, the way that you determine or the way you process that is also going to determine what meaning you put behind it. Are you looking at it going like, fuck, my life is just shit, and like, you know, I'm so unlucky and I'm a victim and I always end up in the same position over and over and over again, and like, told you this is not going to work, it's just not for me and everyone else is just lucky? Or are you going to see it and go like, fuck, maybe there's a reason why this shit keeps happening? You know, this is your opportunity to make an exponential amount of growth. Now, the last bit I'll say on this is that if you don't make that decision, the universe will make it for you. Right? And when the universe makes it for you, it's not going to be as nice, or it's not going to feel like an opportunity. It still is a massive opportunity when the universe makes it for you, but you don't want to wait for the opportunity to be forced upon you. You have to take that opportunity. Now, if you've sat down and you've genuinely figured out, this is what I want, this is the life that I want, this is who I need to embody, right? These are the things I need to let go of as well. That's really important. Like, these are the parts of my life that I need to let go of. If you've made that decision, right, then you should be fucking ready for this opportunity to pop up. And it shouldn't be this big surprise, and it shouldn't be a surprise that it's uncomfortable. It should not be a surprise that it's uncomfortable. But it doesn't, just because it's uncomfortable does not mean it's bad. This is the problem. Because we always revert, as anytime we possibly can, basically all humans revert to comfort as often as possible in every single opportunity. So when we're faced with discomfort, we automatically assume it's a bad thing. But it's not. It's just different than before. And it's a fucking good thing that it's different. I'd be worried if it wasn't different. Because if it wasn't different, then as I said before, nothing changes. And so the choice it's quite simple in the end, right? Because as I've said on a couple calls today, either option you choose is hard. The only difference is when it's going to be hard, right? The uncomfortable choice or taking that opportunity and that ticket for growth and moving through it now is going to be hard now. And then you're going to have this prolonged period of growth, freedom, abundance, however you want to look at it. The easy option is fucking easy now. But then you have a massively prolonged period of discomfort, frustration, sadness, low frequency, whatever you want to look at it as. Now, if you're lucky, and I genuinely think this is right. Like, I genuinely think it would be lucky for this to happen. Like, if you're lucky, you will be presented with another opportunity again and again and again and again. And so the difference between those in this group or not in this group that are going to see literally exponential growth this year is your ability to see the opportunity and take it the first time. Right? Because once you take that opportunity, guess what? There's another one coming soon. And that's the whole point. Right? If every single one of you went to the gym and the program I gave you was the exact same session every time you went for the whole year, and I told you to lift the same reps with the same weight, same exercises, same order, fucking same time of the day, whatever, none of you would expect your body to change. You'd all be looking at me going like, what the fuck is this? What have I paid for? Right? But guess what? It doesn't have to be a gym program, because there's so many people doing that in their own life over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, so when you're presented with the opportunity, make the choice to see it for what it is. It's an opportunity. It's not a problem. You're not unlucky. You're not a victim. It's not shit. It's fucking awesome. Because on the other side of that is exactly what you asked for. And that's the last part I want to add to this, is that you asked for this. You asked for it and you're presented with it, and then all of a sudden we're fucking surprised. It's like, what the fuck? Why am I going through this? It's like, you literally asked for this.